Hey, my name is Agam Darshi, and this is my Urban Asian profile. I am from England. I was born in Birmingham, England, and I was raised all over Canada. And now I currently live in LA. Working in Hollywood is different from working in Canada because the projects are so much bigger. There's something kind of special about a Canadian film or a Canadian project because it's smaller and it's a lot more intimate. There's a lot of heart. There's not a lot of money, unfortunately, but there's also something really great about working in LA and in Hollywood. I mean, this is where everything happens. The type of material that you get here is so amazing. The writing's really great. The quality of production is incredible. So it's definitely very exciting to be down here and to be working in Hollywood. Acting was strangely enough something that I kind of fell into. I have a degree in visual arts, in photography. I have a BFA from University of Calgary, but I have a minor in theater. And so I was encouraged by a teacher of mine in Calgary to try to pursue acting. I booked the first thing that I went out for, and so I think from that, my parents were sort of thrown off. They were like, oh, okay, well, this is clearly something that you can do and you should go ahead and do it and you like it. And so I didn't actually have to have that conversation with them where I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna become an actor. Well, now that I live in LA, I really see myself acting full-time on a really great TV show, doing films, really doing quality work that I wanna do, characters that I just find so interesting and just really getting into like meaty, interesting stories. I also want to produce a lot, I want to write a lot. I've written and produced a couple of shorts already, and I would also like to dabble a little bit more into directing and see what that holds for me. I'm very curious about lots of different elements when it comes to this industry. The more I know about writing, that'll help my acting, and the more I know about acting, that'll help my producing. It's all just kind of this funny soup. It's really great to be married to an actor because you both get it. You know, this is a funny, crazy industry. This is not the type of job where you can, plan your weekends or plan your vacations. You just absolutely can't. You might get an audition the next day and then dinner plans tonight are completely gone. So to know that you're married to somebody that understands that you have to cancel on them again, is fine because they still love you and they know that this is important. It's a really wonderful, unique kind of relationship. Being an actor has definitely influenced my screenwriting. When I write, I think of it from a character's point of view, from the characters that I'm interested in playing or that I would want to see on screen, and I really feel like I kind of step into their shoes and I think about what they would say and what they would do and what their motivations are. A huge part about being an actor is knowing what it is that you want in a scene, and I think just having to work those angles for 9 years as a professional actor, I've been able to carry all of that information and all of that education and put it into the things that I write. I do a lot of things that inspire me and to get me into that creative realm. I listen to different types of music to evoke different emotions. So for instance, Radiohead is a band that I love, but they're really moody. And so I find that if I need to kind of get into a darker place, I listen to them. One of my favorite musicians is Huxley Workman. I find that when I listen to his music, it gets me into a really just creative, playful place. I like to listen to music when I write or listen to music before I do certain scenes just to kind of get me into a certain mood. Eminem's really great if I need to be angry. I've had a lot of really, really wonderful roles. I played Kate Freelander for 3 years, so I think she'll always have a special place in my heart. Kate Freelander was a character on Sanctuary. It's a sci-fi show. And she was this alter ego of mine. She was this hard ass, very witty. She would never wear pink. But I loved playing her because I really got to kind of exercise this other side of me that I never even knew was there. There actually is a similarity between America's melting pot society and the melting pot world of abnormals and humans on Sanctuary. Strangely enough, there is. And I think that's the beauty of sci-fi, is the fact that it kind of mimics what's happening in our real lives, in the real world. And I think that's why people are so drawn to it, is because you can just sort of understand life on so many different levels. And I think that's why there's such a huge fan base for it. I also remember this one particular role that was kind of pivotal, I think, for me in my career. It wasn't a very big role, but I played this character named Dwyer in Psych. Up to this point, for like 4 years in my career, I was always like, you know, the sweet girl next door, but she was the first character that I got to play that was angry, and that was really just, you know, I had no makeup on, I didn't go through hair or makeup. I was locked up to this pole and I kept screaming, "Meat is murder," and I was like having this dialogue with one of the characters. And it was so fun to play because I really got to show that side of myself that's just kind of quirky and weird and angry, and I think those are the types of characters that I almost prefer playing. I tend to be really drawn into a lot of different artistic pursuits. When I was little, actually, my mom swore that I had ADD. The only way she'd actually get me to sit down and stay quiet was by like coloring. And I would actually be able to sit there for like a good 45 minutes to an hour and just like color and draw. And so I think what it does is that it relaxes me. When I'm painting especially, I just get to clear my mind and just get to like play and be in a different place and not think about, you know, worry about anything really. The reason why I love taking photographs is because I really like being behind the camera. Strangely enough, I know people will find this weird, but I'm actually a shy person. I'm somewhat introverted, and it's really nice for me to hide behind something, to hide behind a camera or to hide behind, you know, a painting as opposed to having to be in the spotlight all the time. And I really love cooking because that's a huge thing, a huge part of my family, I think. You cook and you eat because it's love. And so I think that's a big part of who I am, is that I love to eat with people and I love to cook. And I like that just exchange of food and community. 2 roles that I want to play. One is Rizzo from Greece, and the other one is I want to play Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I love Halloween. I want to dress up as a vampire. I love vampires. Definitely non-glittery. Oh, my pet peeves are rude people and fakers. I don't like fake people. I have considered Bollywood, and I have put that idea away because I'm not Bollywood. My favorite TV show is The Bachelorette. I'm sorry, I know that's terrible. Isn't that terrible? Oh, my favorite food is Indian food, and Lebanese food, and Mexican food. You can check me out on Twitter /Agam Darshi, or www.agamdarshi.com, or Facebook /Agam Darshi. Or you can call me at 310-555-5555. Just kidding. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching my Urban Asian profile. I hope you enjoy it. Peace out.